Player Will.
Welcome back, Visions fans. Ready Player Will here. This is the patch release day, and I did not do a news update video this week. I'm honestly still catching up on all the content they've been releasing. The 2 new units, the 2 new vision cards. Now we have 2 more units and 2 new vision cards. At least, I'm sorry, 1 vision card. There's another one coming next week. It's trying to catch up here, but a lot of exciting stuff nonetheless. A couple of things to go over in terms of what's brand new. The purchase bonus here, the new daily purchase for the 60 viz that you might spend. You'll get the 5 shards for the Crimson Wizard, alongside some of these select shard tickets for Fragments of Thought and Awakening materials. The whale bonus, if you spend the 5k viz, is the 80 Trials of Monaspheres. Again, if you're going for this collab, I'm sure you're likely putting some of this paid viz in, and these will help you, but obviously only if you're going for these units. In addition to that, the summon banners here, you have 2 different ones to go, or 3 different ones to go for. You have the Crimson Wizard, his vision card, and the Sodali unit. And per usual, they do have the step-up banners here for these units. Let me just filter here. So you have your normal banner that you can pull on. That's the units only. There's the step up banner that gives you some of the increased materials along the way. I typically recommend doing the step up here, and if you don't get them by the end of it, then you can swap to the regular pool. But at least with this one, even though you might get some vision cards along the way, which can be very helpful, I do like the other goodies you get alongside the decreased cost of the first 2 steps. The paid banner here is the same as it is always. The Trials of Mana Crimson Wizard one, same idea here. You do have a 4-step that I would recommend using this one first. If you don't get the unit by then, you can then swap to their regular banner. His vision card, the same thing here, and this is true for almost all vision cards. I would recommend doing the step up first. Now, I will admittedly say, I do think this is the worst vision card they've ever released. That's not to say it's worthless. If you don't have glove vision cards and really want to use Crimson Wizard, I have no doubt this card has some decent value for you, but overall in the broad scheme of the game, not very high on this particular vision card myself. But in terms of pull strategies, that's typically par for the course. No real special banners in that regard. They are re-offering, though, this paid banner for the 80 Trials of Mana Mind Spheres, along with 5 URs guaranteed. I don't hate this banner personally. I do think it's a half-decent value for 2k paid, and the chance that you might get one of these items here if you were perhaps trying to go for both. So I always entertain this one. I think it's a very alluring package, and you still get some medals along the way. So if you are going for Crimson Wizard anyway, you will get medals to go toward that. Now for the shop updates here, we do have some decently notable ones. I mean, you still have your Trials of Mana shop, which you should have already bought out last week. Make sure to still do so if you haven't. For the Crimson Wizard here, you can still buy him for 12k paid. That is unchanged. We also have the one-time 300 paid, which I'm going to buy right now because I'm going to do a little bit of pulling after this on some of these YOLO ones. I always get that 300 paid. But same here, the bundles. They do offer this one Trials of Mana training pack too, that for the 3k paid, you can select 120 Trials of Mana shards for any one of these 3 units. This actually seems like good value, but it is a little bit duplicative. The real benefit here is the fact that you get the 1 Fragment of Thought and the 3 Rainbow Spheres. Because that value of 40 shards per 1k viz, you can actually get right now or should have been able to get last week too, with this paid bundle. So if you want to take advantage of that, definitely do. Obviously, there are things that you can purchase here for Gil, and I highly recommend buying everything you can for Gil. That's usually a best rule of thumb. The same thing for the regular shop here. I'll go back to the deluxe in a second. The daily pack, you're getting 10 rainbow cubes and 3 large energy restore pots. This is probably one of my more favorite daily ones they give out. I do still think people can get some good value out of these. But there's nothing really unique in the shop other than the Esper training pack, which I did highlight a couple weeks ago. One of the unique things about this is that in the select elemental skill potion, you can select black skill potions, which you can use for the elementalist kind of Espers. So Bahamut, Dark Bahamut, Odin, Dark Odin. I highly recommend this because it's the most efficient way to unlock their SP nodes. You can't get this potion anywhere else. At least these other potions you can get every 4 to 6 weeks when they reset the Mog shop, that you can exchange your free match and I think it's arena medals for them as well. But if you are looking to level your elementalist Espers, which are typically the best Espers in the game, highly recommend picking up a couple of these just so you can more efficiently use this black skill potion and not burn all your other elemental ones trying to do so. It's very uneconomical to do that. But other than that, still purchase everything here with the Gil. That's my usual recommendation regardless. The deluxe shop here does offer something kind of interesting here. It's the same old top 2, but the deluxe pack here, there's a fair amount of Fragments of Thoughts and Awakening Prisms and Rainbow Cubes here for 1k paid. I don't love this bundle, but for those that are reincarnating, you're probably running a little bit low on some of these. That I do think this could be a good value, but obviously at your discretion. In addition to that, we have the Sottily shop, and basically mirrors what we're seeing with the Crimson Wizard one. You can buy him for the 12k paid. You also have the 300 paid 10 pull, which I'm going to buy here and do a quick YOLO pull on, as well as the free summon ticket. So definitely pick this up too, which I'm going to use in just a couple minutes. And per usual, purchase everything with Gil. Now, in terms of the Farplane, some of the stuff that they've added here for PvE content, they did add an X quest here for the accessory for the Crimson Wizard, and this is virtually his version of the weapon. It's technically an accessory, but it's got attributes on it that function for him as if it were a weapon. So definitely complete this. There is also a Sottily training quest here that I would do this anyway, even if you haven't pulled the unit. Just get these materials. You can complete this pretty easily. The Mind Sphere is for him included. And then there is also a new PvE content where this is a new lore and story segment of young Sottily and Exia. So once you unlock this, you'll also be able to unlock Sottily's weapon quest, which definitely want to go ahead and do that. The other last couple things here to touch upon in the Mog shop, you should see now you're in October login medals. This should have happened a couple days ago, but definitely make sure you're exchanging these. The Trials of Mana event medals, you should see the Crimson Wizard now added here, that if you need his Rainbow Spheres, they are now updated in this shop. I think that's virtually it. I'm sure there's obviously a couple other new things they threw in here, but for the most part, that's everything I wanted to get to and cover. For those of you pulling today, good luck. Obviously, I released my quick hit thoughts on both the units yesterday. I will be doing a vision card breakdown soon, as well as a little more in-depth reviews of both those units. But thanks for watching per usual. Comments, critiques, criticisms, all in the comment section below. If you think I forgot or missed anything, definitely put in the comments because I'll make sure to pin that or highlight it for visibility for other players as well. So really appreciate that as always, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.
Wait a minute.
I forgot to do the pulls. Sorry, guys. So yeah, let's pull on these banners. Like I said, I was gonna. So this is the paid 300 ticket for the one-time summon. Maybe we get lucky. That's the way I always approach this. So this time could maybe be some of the same. I'll be honest. It's a pipe dream. I would have loved to got the Crimson Wizard. I'm not gonna actively pull on him though, and this does not look to be favorable either, unless this last crystal turns into something really magical. But I will likely do the 50 paid per day for a little, a little while for him, because again, as a limited unit, it would be nice to snag him now, but I'm not actively trying to build him, but I will still try this one time. I actually got Gilgamesh doing it this way with the 50 paid one per day. I got really lucky, and I'm not looking pretty lucky here today. So this is unfortunately a swing and a miss on the Crimson Wizard 300 paid and the first day of this. But let's see about Sottily. We still got some optimism here. Where are you, buddy? There we go. So I'm going to go for the lesser of the two first. Go for this one-time summon. Nope. Nada here either. Hi. Nice to see you. And then we're going to go for the 10 pull here, and maybe we'll see some magic. Okay, silver. Nah, okay. Again, very, very unlikely that that blue diamond converts to a rainbow at the very end. I'm going to click through it anyway, because that would be a hell of a reaction to get on camera, but... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Wow. Boy, did we get trolled real hard right there. So, thank you. Got some Ziza shards. I will be converting those to rainbow, whatever you want to call them. But I will do the one paid summon here as well. And it's a bronze. All right. Well, that's what I had for the pull segment of today's video. That's about as far as my luck is going to take me. But thanks again for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.